Good morning, everyone. Today is Wednesday, the 30th of January, 2019. I hope that each one of you is having a splendid day upon watching this video. I'll try to keep it simple, and hopefully after this video, you will have a better understanding of how this new awesome back office tool works. As you can see, we are going to learn about Zipform Plus Broker Edition, and I understand we've all become accustomed in using Brokerment, but we believe it's time to make a change, so let today be the start of something new. Let's go right ahead and begin. First, you need to type www.zipformplus.com. Then you will see a screen asking to enter your email and password. Okay. So let's go ahead and put an email and a password. I think you will be provided with your login credentials, but for the sake of this training video, I'm going to sign in with this account. Okay. So after that, you will be redirected to a page, and you have to click Continue to Zipform. Okay, now don't get scared. It seems overwhelming at first, but it gets a lot easier as you get to use it more often. It has tons of cool features, and it is very user-friendly. So let's jump in. Now, we're not going to go through the steps for each one of these tabs in the menu bar because most of you will focus on creating files and submitting documents for your transactions, but I will be doing a quick overview just to give you an idea. First is the dashboard. So just remember this is the menu bar, and here we are on the dashboard. So this is where you will find your recent activities. Anything that you have touched, added, edited, or deleted will be logged here, and you will find it right here. You will also see how well the organization is doing month to month in terms of new listings here, closed, expired, transactions, and fell through. So yeah, basically it is the summary of all the activities saved here. Second, we go to the Transactions tab. Now this is where we need to be most of the time. This is where your new transactions will be created, uploading your documents, file auditing and approval. In other words, this is the main event. In other words, the main event happens here. You can click My Transactions right over here, which will give you an overview of your own transactions. You would also be able to see a separate view of the transactions shared to you. Just click Transactions Shared with me. And you will also see other agents' transactions. Now, if you wanted to take a look at their sales or compare their sales from yours, you could actually click Other Agents' Transactions. It depends. It's up to you. Now, you could also take a look at all transactions, where you would see every transaction saved here, and I think it will stay here until 2026 before it gets archived. It's like the heart of our business in Zipform Plus. So later on, we'll go more in depth to see how we can further utilize this tool. All right, third is the Templates tab, right here. It is very important that I stress out that we should not be touching this because all of the templates that you see here were created by the admin for organization use. So any information that you might change or add will be carried over to the next transaction that will be created using the template. So let's make sure everything stays the same. As you can see, we have about a total of 11 templates saved here, and each template has corresponding blank forms specific to the type of transaction. Let me show you that. So Okay, let's choose residential purchase. When you click this, you will see preloaded blank forms that you can use later on when you create your own transaction. And also there is a checklist that you can use to guide you in uploading documents. There we go. It's basically the same as we have in BrokerMint. Now let's go back. We all have all sorts of templates here that we can use. So we have residential purchase, residential listing, residential income purchase and listing, same as for commercial and residential income purchase and listing, for business opportunity, purchase and business listing, mobile homes, and the only template we're trying to figure out how we can make it work is the mortgage template, because we figured out that Zipform Plus is not designed for mortgage loan files. So for now, if you have closed a loan transaction, I request you to please email the documents to us, numerate them from 1 to end for review and audit until we figure out a way how we can save a mortgage transaction in Zipform Plus. Okay, moving on. Next, the Tasks tab. So we're going to go there. This will give you a reminder if there are any tasks left behind that you need to complete. It will show you the name of the task right here and the transaction name. And this will allow you to identify who the task is for, and it will show you when the task is due right here. If you click Urgent Task, there we go. We can see the due date there. And it will remind us or will let us know which one to take care of first. Okay, so next is the Contacts tab. So the Contacts tab is very simple and self-explanatory. If you wish to save contact information of your client for future reference, you can do so by clicking New. You can add their name, their email address, their phone numbers, and you could also add an address if you wish to. Then don't forget to hit Save. And also, you can also choose Import if you wish to. You can add your client's information from your computer, Google Contacts, or whatever account you have that is available here. You can do so. All right, moving forward, we have the Admin tab. So again, very self-explanatory. This is for admin use, but if you're curious, this is where we see reports of current listings under contract right here. As you can see, we have 2 active listings. By clicking Report, you'll see the status. And also we have Users. So users, this is where all active HPT agents are saved. You will find yourselves here listed. And also we have offices. Now we don't really need to know what's here because we only have 1 office. And then broker settings. This is where account-related permissions are modified. And, of course, the message center. This is currently disabled by our admin until further notice, so we're not going to be using that, as well as this icon right here. So last, we have partners. This is where the admin or the account owner can link all her accounts with Zipform Plus. And also, last one will be the help. This is more like a help center where I think you can navigate or access their Keybase. You can send them an email or a feedback. You can request for a live training. So stuff like that. Now, since we're done doing an overview of all the tabs, I'm going to go back to transactions. Okay, so creating a new transaction is very, very easy. Under the Transactions menu tab, you will find New. This is the sub-menu, and you will see New. So just click it, and it will launch. It will show the launch pad. Okay, so that this is the launch pad. We have new listing, new purchase offer, new lease listing, and quick sign. Your choice will depend on the type of the transaction you have. So for the purpose of this video, let's pretend we are creating a purchase transaction. So we're going to click New Purchase or Offer. Okay, so here we have to enter the name of the transaction or property address, but I strongly suggest to use the property address because it will be much easier to identify the transaction. So let's go ahead and use an example. Okay, and then we have to choose the type, the property type. So we click residential. And then remember, since this is a purchase offer, the status should always be pending. As you can see, it says an offer contract was accepted but has not closed yet. So for purchase or new purchase or offer, click pending. And then we go to the agent name. So whoever is assigned to this transaction, just go ahead and add your name here. For this transaction, we're going to be choosing Mindy's name. And then select a template. So the type of transaction that we have is residential purchase, and that's what we're going to be choosing. This is actually same as the template that I showed you earlier. So in here, you have the option, or you have the option to choose which template is going to work best for the type of transaction that you're creating. So let's go ahead and click residential purchase. And don't forget to hit save. Okay, so here we are. Now all you need to do, I strongly advise to please take the time to enter all the necessary information, because later on all the information you saved will be carried over to the forms existing to this template. So let's go ahead and put the street name. And also the city. County is Orange. State of California. And the zip code. Okay. Okay. So we're going to add more details. All right. So let's just say, for the purpose of this training video, let's create a date. Okay, so acceptance date, let's say it's January 15th, 2019. Okay. And let's just say the closing date is also February 16. Okay. Click Save. Now we go to this part where we save the information of both parties. Okay. Now we click the buyer. So the buyer's name, just save the buyer's name. First name. Hit save. Oh, I'm missing a letter here. Okay. I'm sorry we ran out of minutes in the first part, but let's go ahead and continue where we left off. So in the first part, we have saved the name of the buyer, and I have saved all the information, necessary information to continue. But I'd like to show you some steps here. What if there is another buyer? If there's more than one or there's more than one buyer or seller, how can we add that? So it's very simple. All you need to do is just to click parties. So from here, you will see buy side, sell side. Now, if there is more than one buyer, click buy side. And on the left side, you will see you will have the opportunity to add 4 buyers here, up to 4 buyers. So you can click buyer 2, add the first name, same thing, their address, their phone number, email if you have it, and then click save. And same thing with the sell side. If there's one seller, more than one seller, click seller 2, add the name, the address, and the phone number, and also hit save. Now, same thing goes with the representing firms and agents. So for sell side, we have entered the name Anna Huang and the firm name. Also, you have to click save, and so on. So same thing with the buy side. If you need to add the agent name and the selling firm, so just save all the information and click save. Okay. If you want to go back to the original view that we have where you can see everything, just click summary. There we go, and we're back to the old screen that we left up earlier. So I just want to stress out once again, in uploading documents, you don't need to click add document or apply template, because if you can remember on the early part of the video, we have already applied a template, and clicking this will only duplicate the template that we already have existing. So let's go ahead and add the documents. So how do we do that? There are actually 2 ways that we can do. We've created a simpler way, similar to Broker Mint, so that it will give you ease of access to upload your documents. And all you need to do is just to click checklist right here on the submenu. Click checklist. And there we go. As you can see, we have here the closing package, the contracts, disclosures, escrow, and report in miscellaneous. So everything is complete. So let me give you an example how to upload a document. Let's say you already have a document signed by both parties and it's saved in your computer. All you need to do is just to hover your mouse over the task name. Let's say you need to upload a document, an HPT log form. So just hover your mouse over here and then click that plus button and select browse for new document. It will basically pull up the documents you have saved in your computer. So let's choose HPT log, open. There we go, and it has been saved. If you want to preview the document you saved, just click on the document name, and it will show you a preview. There we go. All right. The other way that you could upload the other way that you could upload a document is by clicking the task name itself. So this one is a different view, but same thing, same purpose. Just go to attach documents, choose browse for a new document, and it's going to pull up your folder in your computer where you could upload the document you need. Okay, and then don't forget to hit save, of course. It's as easy as that. So you keep on doing that until you have completed the requirements. Keep on uploading all the documents that you have. Now, another workaround or another way that you can work on the documents or the forms needed for this transaction is to click Documents. We have preloaded blank forms here, and all the information you saved on the summary screen will be saved on all the documents existing to this template. So let's see here. Let's take for an example, disclosure, agency disclosure. If you load this form, there you go. You will see the name of the buyer. It's right there. The name of the selling firm and the name of the selling agent. Now let's see another document just to make sure. Okay, let's choose I'm trying to look for, there we go, the residential purchase agreement, because both parties are signing on this document. So let's click that and see if all the information is saved there. Okay, so there we go. Oh, I'm sorry. This is the disclosure. Okay, so let's, oh, this is the package. Okay, this is the package. All right, so let's go to the RPA. There we go. As you can see, everything has been saved. All the information you entered earlier has been saved to the documents automatically. And all you need to do is just to send this to your clients for signing. So you could either sync your DocuSign account to Zipform Plus, or you could use eSign and it's going to automatically use the ZipLogic's digital link. I know there is a charge for this. There's a fee per document, so I'm not really sure. But if you have you can use your DocuSign account to link with Zipform Plus, so you could send you could e-sign the documents to your clients, your buyers, or your sellers. Okay, so that's just how easy it is. Oh, by the way, let's go back. Okay, to transactions. Let's go back to the transaction that we were working on earlier. Okay, now go back to checklist. I forgot to remind you that once you have uploaded a document, please don't forget to hit submit for review so that it will notify us that the document needs to be reviewed or audited. So just click needs review and hit saved. And that is going to notify us that we need to review the document. I think that's just about it. It's as easy as that. If you have further questions, or if you feel that there's something that needs to be clarified, please don't hesitate to email me. You can email me at fitchcastro.hpt@gmail.com, and I'll be more than glad to answer any of your questions, or all of the questions that you have in mind. Okay, so that's about it. Thank you for joining today, and you have a great day.